Someone you do not know has sent you money. It is a large amount. You need to pay attention right now, because if you ignore this moment, you could lose the chance connected to it. Please do not rush past this. Take a moment. Stay focused. That alert you thought was a mistake was not an error. The message you ignored was not a glitch. The system reviewed the transfer more than once because it is important. This is real, and it is meant for you. Stay until the end so you can fully understand what is happening. Each moment you stay, the situation becomes clearer. If you scroll away, you may never understand why this happened today. Nothing like this happens without a reason. A stranger did not choose you by accident. Somewhere in the past, they heard about you, your journey, or your struggles. Something about your story stayed with them. This is not just about money. There is a deeper reason behind it. Please continue reading. What you are about to learn matters. It may surprise you and make your heart race. If you feel ready, you can write "I am ready to receive" in the comments. This is simply a way of saying you are open to what comes next. Everything is coming together right now. The timing is important, the opportunity is real, and so is the intention behind it. There is one condition. You must understand the full message before taking action. If you do not, you may miss the meaning behind the transfer. The time to decide is limited. Stay here. You are closer than you think to discovering something meaningful. Take a slow breath. Stay calm. What comes next may surprise you. You have only a short time to decide whether to accept this opportunity or let it pass. The amount is already moving through the system. If it is not claimed, it may disappear. Many people would leave at this point, but you are still here. That matters. If you believe this message is meant for you, you can type "Yes" in the comments. One last thing. This was not random. The sender did not act without thought. They saw your effort, your sacrifices, and the quiet challenges you faced. They believed that now is the time for you to receive something meaningful. If this feels true to you, you may type "Amen" as a sign that you are ready to move forward. Stay until the end. You are about to understand why you were chosen and what caused this to happen. If you leave now, the meaning will be lost. But if you stay, the full truth will become clear. It was not just one person behind this decision. There is something in life that quietly moves events forward and brings people together at the right time. Right now, that force is working in your favor. Please, stay with this message until the end, because what you are about to understand is important. Do not rush past this moment. Pay attention. What comes next helps explain whether the money sent by a stranger is a test or a gift. If you leave now, you may miss the moment when everything starts to make sense. Nothing happened by accident. The money did not appear out of nowhere. The person who sent it took time to think before acting. From a distance, they watched your journey. This is not meant to feel uncomfortable. It simply shows that sometimes two lives cross paths for a reason. They noticed the long nights when you could not rest. They sensed the weight you were carrying. They realized you were close to giving up, and that is when they decided to step in and do something meaningful. Stay with this message. Many people wait a lifetime to understand moments like this. Here is the part you may not expect. This is not really about the money. The most important part is the message behind it. Along with the transfer came a quiet reminder that your story is not finished. You are closer to your goal than you think. Please stay a little longer. As you do, the meaning becomes clearer and stronger. Pause for a moment. Do not scroll away. This is the point where the truth begins to show itself. The next few seconds will help you understand what the stranger's action truly means. Your attention right now matters. The person who sent the money was not acting alone. The timing was right, and there is a reason this reached you now. Important moments often arrive when we least expect them. The sender did more than offer help. They wanted you to know that your struggles were seen and understood. Something significant is coming soon. The amount itself caught attention not because it was wrong, but because it was unusual. It stood out, almost like a signal asking you to notice it. That is why the alert felt different. and why it stayed in your thoughts. This moment is not ordinary. It is part of the next chapter in your life. Please stay here. Do not skip ahead. Right now, something meaningful is unfolding. This is the moment when everything begins to connect. If you leave now, you may miss the one truth that explains why this happened. The next part holds the key. The sender did not choose the timing randomly. They waited and watched. They chose a moment when you were tired but still moving forward, when hope felt weak but had not disappeared. That timing matters. This did not happen when you felt strong, and it did not happen when you were completely broken. It happened because, at this exact moment, someone understood something important about you. You do not quit. You adjust. You keep going. That is why this reached you today. Please stay until the end. There is still more to understand. Here is something you may not expect. At first, the sender tried to reach you in small ways, simple messages, quiet signs, but life was busy, and those signals never reached you. So this time, they used something you could not ignore, something serious enough to stop you and make you pay attention. And it worked. You are here. Stay with this message. You are very close to the part where everything comes together. Do not rush ahead. Many people lose focus at this point, but you are still here. That matters. This is where the truth becomes clear. The final part of this story explains everything. Your presence right now is important, so please pay attention. The person who sent the money lives far away, even in another country. They were not acting only out of kindness. Something they saw or felt reminded them of a promise they made long ago. They promised that when they saw someone close to a major breakthrough, they would step in. Today, that person is you. Things are now falling into place. And here is the most important part. More than money was sent. The action itself was meant to encourage you. It was a quiet way of saying, keep going. You are closer than you think. As you listen, the feeling around this moment is changing. Your attention is sharper. Your heart feels more awake. This is more than just a message. It is a turning point. Please stay until the end. The next part goes deeper into the meaning behind this transfer and why it matters. Do not scroll away. You have reached the most important moment. This is where the pieces fit together and the confusion begins to fade. If you leave now, you may never understand what this moment truly means. Right now, your focus and your future are lining up. This was not luck. You were chosen because you were ready. A change is coming. This moment can shift everything. The sender had been saving and waiting for the right time. They waited until your mindset and the opportunity matched, and right now, they do. If you want, you can write, I am in perfect alignment, as a simple way to say you are open to what comes next. That is why this message reached you. Stay with it. One last truth is coming. The sender is not watching you in a physical way. They are watching to see if you would notice, stay focused, and listen fully. That is why they sent more than money. They sent a test and a signal. If you stay, you will understand what it means. This moment was chosen for you, and the reason will become clear very soon.